Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Abyss Normalis Stratum 6 level 180 Chaos quest, and for this I'm going to be bringing a party of Zack, Arciela and Fujin with brothers as a summon, and no friend unit of course because it's Abyss and we don't do friend units here. So I was a little bit on the fence about what party to bring for this, because I've used Keiss in my last couple of videos and it generally tends to end up with me spamming skill 2 for about 12 minutes and then the stage is finished and the turn count barely goes above 30. And it can probably get even lower. I've seen like Vayne Novus do like 18 turn clears and stupid shit like that. So I'm kind of like, Keiss is awesome and I intend to get the most use out of him while I can. But at the same time, it doesn't exactly make for the most entertaining videos. I mean, not that these are particularly entertaining in the first place, you know what I mean? Especially at this point in the Chaos era where we have so many broken characters, it kind of doesn't really matter what you do. So I was kind of like, do I really want to bring Keiss along for another one? And I'm thinking, I might actually use him in the Aphmau event because I am planning on pulling for Aphmau, so she's definitely going to get featured there. And I might use maybe Keiss and like Fujin or something, or so, you know, something like that. We'll see, because I think that he has pretty good synergy with Aphmau's free turns, like HP plus is AOE. So I might use him there. Although it is a single target boss, so you know, we'll see what I feel like. But for this one, I wanted to bring my boy Zack out again. I have a lot of fun using him, and I've seen his LD in JP. That's pretty cool as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to when he gets that. I might actually chase him just because I find him fun to use, to be honest. I kind of wish, not gonna lie, that now we've got all the damage characters and the enchant imperilers that I'd have got another 330 for this. I've gone for the triple C50s, but I actually think because Jack's base max brave is kind of on the low side, he does do better with 330s, at least at the moment. And of course, here's what I've got for my Arciela, and my Fujin now has all of her boards sorted. And she's definitely doing a lot of good with those. Character boards really seem to make a massive difference for characters. Can you imagine if Aranea came back on the summer event and she came back with character boards? I mean, like, boarded Aranea, how stupid would that be? She barely even needs them. It's amazing she's still this good even now. I could even use Aranea for this, because it only restricts Ramza basically. It restricts light swords, like one-handed swords or whatever. And fist characters for some reason, so that's Ida out of the equation, and Tifa, I guess, if you want to use her. But this is the team I'm going with. I would use Alphino instead of Arciela, to be honest, but the main reason that I'm bringing Arciela is because in Wave 2 we are against the Antlions, and we all know how they work from what's his face, don't we? From Rosa's Lost Chapter. So if they hit you after they go into their kind of berserk state, they do that when one of them gets to half HP, then they both go berserk, and if you get broken at that point, then you're pretty much dead. So I would rather not have that happen to me. So Arciela will maybe take a little bit longer than Keiss, but she's definitely good for the safety. Unfortunately, this twat of a Malboro is probably going to stick me with loads of debuffs, except for Zack because he'll dodge them all. And Bahamut is just, I mean, yeah, Bahamut's a pain, but he's not immune to HP attack silence, so you know what that means. Counters with Mega Flare at the end of summoning, right? So yeah, Mega Flare recovers from break, group magic, brave HP attack. Nowhere in there does it say that he has a self cleanse. So yeah, you know what's about to happen. So let's jump into it and kick some ass, shall we? Now I have to say that this Abyss for me was unexpectedly long. Like, I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but this like took me forever to actually get to this point. Like, I'm really surprised. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, like, on the contrary, it was kind of nice to have some Abyss to truck through, but my goodness, I didn't expect it to take as long as it has. Clearly our global devs have been busy. So let's just go straight in with an AX. And okay, that's pretty much everything wiped out. And yeah, I might as well use a skill 1 here. Unfortunately, A is going to bring C back to life, but that's kind of whatever. So that huge amount of deliverance damage, that is why I wish... that right there is why I wish that I had got triple 330s for Jack, because I think he definitely needs them more. He definitely needs those more than he needs the CS50s right now. But never mind, you know, you live and learn. It's one of those things. That was a glitchy graphical effect. I just used the skill one to get a bit of extra EX charge. But man, I don't have enough max bravery for all this redonkulous amounts of damage I'm doing. Are we sure this is supposed to be chaos? Okay, so that's Jack's EX. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to throw one of these out so we can get a 3-man launch going, or a 3-person launch going. Excellent. And that is an EX if ever I've seen one. Yes, I know the other one can be launched, but we're just going to pretend we didn't see that for the time being, because taking that launch would really be suboptimal. Yeah, screw it. Okay. So I mean, this is kind of really not ideal, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, they're both gonna sort of... Oh, they both cleanse everything. I completely forgot that they cleansed even framed debuffs. And of course, yeah, this means that we are definitely going to be going into summon after this, because I'm not about to get completely destroyed. That just does not seem like a very good idea. Yeah, let's go into summon. I don't want to die. It just seems like a very, very bad idea all around. So yeah, mental note, when you get one of them to half health, they'll both decide to do a full cleanse and go into their berserk stance. So you don't want to get broken while that's happening. That's just that's pretty much instant death. Let's put the imperil back on so Jack can actually do something. We should get some good deliverance damage off of this. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we've got skills to burn, we might as well. So you're dead, and I'm not going to use the X here, that's kind of a waste. Let's save it for the next wave. Okay, so it's these chuckle bugs. Okay. Yeah. At the very least, we can use Nakwal's Vengeance, so that we battery ourselves for B's attack. Except we can't because we broke in the wrong order because of reasons. Let's just fix that with Fujin, shall we? So Jack's going to be targeting A, so I'm going to target B over here. Alright, You know, we could probably focus B and have it die. But we should be fine. What's a few debuffs ever done? It's not gonna kill us, is it? I mean, rhetorical question, but... So yeah, we can do this to battery everyone up so we don't all get broken by the Marlboro, because that would be a terrible idea. And of course, it's gonna miss Jack anyway, because Jack's awesome like that. Oh god, not looking forward to all these debuffs. And it didn't even inflict blind on anyone, so what was I even worried about? There we go. So yeah, Afmar, by the way, 100% debuff resist. Definitely a good counter to any pesky Marlboros. Just the one of many reasons that I'm planning on going for her. Okay, so we do end up like this. Alright. That's fine. There's no kill like overkill. There isn't actually an overkill despite the fact that it's like 130k damage. Have you noticed how impossible it is to get overkills recently? Like, it does not matter how much damage you deal to them, you're not getting overkills. It's as if they're just going to say, like, you know, fuck your score, you're not getting it. So yeah, we definitely want to do this because I'm not about taking a Mega Flare to the face. There we go. Please tell me that we've got... There we go, yeah. I was going to say, like, please tell me that we've got that debuff on there. Jack is so fun to use. Like, I don't know what it is about him. I think it's the turn manipulation. There's just something about it that I just find really fun to play with. And just the fact that his follow-ups do as much damage as they do. Like, I know that Cloud of Darkness is the hotness right now, but... And that Zero Form Particle Beam is freaking amazing, and it does give me a little bit of envy. Like, I probably would go in for her if I had more resources to spare. She looks really fun to use, but I'm fine skipping her for the time being, because in terms of DPSs, I've got Eldnash coming up that I'm going to be going for. And I guess, to be honest, I think Afmar should count as a DPS in her own right, because she just does such ridiculous damage. And yeah, thanks for making me want to get the Imperil back up. At least we've got the EX for that. Okay, so let's get up our Crystal 65, like so. Wow, no, that is a lot of damage. That is glorious damage. I mean, look, it's too much. So I'm just going to stall it out until I can get Arciela's HP silence back up. Okay. I do not want you to do anything. I just realised I haven't even used her Crystal 65, but it doesn't even matter. I don't know. I think I'm really going to have to start looking into some like handicap teams to use, because everyone is too strong. Everyone. Oh no, I'll just face roll the rest of Chaos until we get to, you know, some really difficult content again. Oh no, you thought it was a HP attack, but it was I, Arciela. And that should be pretty much it. You did. Excellent. There we go. So that's going to be my clear of the Abyss Chaos quest. To be honest, I would kind of show the teams that I used when going through it, but I don't have them all. I think a lot of characters I use very often. I used a lot of Keiss, Aranea, Zack, Papalimo in some of the staff quests was surprisingly good, even though my Papa is like 0 out of 3. He definitely did some work. I used Seymour as well. Like, you use Seymour and Fujin together and he actually does pretty good damage. In fact, he does more damage on his skills than he does on his EX half the time. It's kind of silly. Yeah, characters like that. So, in terms of character board points, I'd like to give some to Alphino and Freya, but, you know, it is what it is. And we're in the prelude to the LD era at the moment, so I'm just kind of holding on to them and seeing how the polls treat me. So, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until the next time, take care and goodbye.